Okay guys, I was gonna do like yesterday and today and put it together, but I don't know, like whenever I started talking, it just kind of went a total different way than I expected. And so this will be just like a little chit chat health, not really like an update, but like just kind of like what I'm doing now. And I will do the vlog part in a different video. We went out for dinner tonight and I'm already regretting my decisions. With like my health and everything, if you watched my last video, one of the things that the doctors and I talked about was like me lessening my portions and lessening red meat. My cholesterol was high, and that's something that has never been a problem for me. And he said it is due to my liver. And so like they never said anything about my weight, so I don't know if him telling me to lessen my portions was anything like trying to be nice. I don't know. I was like literally all over the board. So I ranged from 135, something like that, I can't even remember now, all the way up to like 145 when I was there. And I had not taken my water pills for a couple days just because of traveling and stuff. Like obviously I'm not going to do that when I'm traveling, and I started taking them the day that we got there up into like when I seen the doctor, but I had appointments, you know, all like every day leading up to that. But anyways, one thing that he talked to me about was, I don't really think he was trying to be nice about like my weight as far as the portions go, just because, so basically because of my liver and the lack of blood flow that I have throughout my body in general, but like my GI tract, whenever I eat, I get full really quickly, and that's been a thing for years. And I've really never known why. I started having stomach problems when I was like 15, probably about 15, 16. And like one thing that I learned at this appointment with Mayo is that due to the lack of blood flow that I still have and my liver issue, that's why I get full so quickly. But whenever I try to eat more, like it overloads my body, like overloads my system, and it's harder for it to process due to the lack of the blood flow and also the liver. So obviously since knowing that, I've changed my eating drastically. Like no sugar, no junk food, obviously. I did have the mom and pop store, they did have a pineapple whip and vanilla twist, and I'd never had that before. They've never even carried it before, and so I did eat one of those, and it was really good, but it wasn't like sweet, if that makes sense. I don't know. And then yesterday I did have a small twist cone, like chocolate and white, and I didn't even eat all of it. It honestly just didn't appeal to me. But with that being said, I'm really watching what I eat, and like I know this is gonna sound bad, and I'm not doing it to like I was just really busy today, like, you know, but I didn't eat until we went out for dinner, and I didn't feel hungry, and I just I don't know, like I just did it. And I went through all the boys' clothes today, and then of course after I did all this stuff, I was like, why didn't I film any of this to like motivate you guys? Didn't even think about it until after I got Bentley's room done. But I went through all their clothes to figure out what they're going to need for school, what they're going to need for like winter. So just like clean, decluttered, organize their rooms, and I'm really impressed. Like, I'm really happy with everything I've been able to do. But with all that being said, like, I've really noticed a change in like my energy and just how I feel, like not feeling bloated. But this is where the bad decisions come in. So tonight at dinner, we went to Mr. Getty's. If you don't know what that is, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's got pizza, spaghetti, dessert pizza, salad bar. So I had a soda, okay, which it didn't even taste good to me, okay, first of all. That was my first bad choice. The second bad choice that I made was that I had, okay, they have like these cinnamon sticks, and I had one bite. It was disgusting. I mean, the kids loved it, but I don't know. I think it's just because I haven't had that. I don't know. No, I had one bite of it. And then they have what's called like a coffee cake, and that is also like a sweets. And I only ate half of it, okay? And it was like this wide, okay? It just, same thing. I knew that I already started feeling gross before we even left the restaurant, okay? And I say it's a bad decision just because I'm like an all or nothing person. Like, I can't just do like here and there. I mean, my mindset is a lot different now because I do want to keep my heart as long as I possibly can. And so I know, like, really changing my eating, because I would drink like 3 or 4 sodas a day. Some days I would drink water, some days I wouldn't, but I would always have 3 or 4 sodas a day. I'm very addicted to like a Big Red, really any kind of soda, but that was like my choice of drink. And it was just like, I don't know, like once I got all the news that I got, it just like drastically changed me instantly. Like every aspect of my life, like how I spend time with my family, like my thought process, just all of it. So anyways, like literally guys, and that was not there earlier, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's already a bad choice. Like, I'm already so inflamed from eating and drinking that, and I'm just like, okay, that let me know that I do not want to partake of any of that stuff, like, anymore. Like, I didn't enjoy it. It didn't taste good. And now I'm like, you know, don't you just love it when your kids, like, are screaming and crying, and then they're like, ha, 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 like, it was a joke? I can't stand that, because a lot of times I don't know if they're really hurt or if they're just, like, if it's a joke. So, yeah, he's, like, doing that, and he's, like, anyways, so, yeah, I already feel so bloated and so inflamed, and I cannot wait to take my water pills in the morning. And just, like, I've drank water. Like, I actually went and got water while I was at the restaurant after I drank that soda, because I was like, oh, like, I already feel horrible. So, yeah, a lot of things are changing for me, and like I said, I've had more energy. I've felt a lot better. I'm still having, like, my palpitations, my heart racing, stuff like that, shortness of breath. Like, I did a lot of laundry today as well, and we have a lot of stairs in our house, so, please quit screaming. So, you know, obviously that was a struggle, but, yeah, I'm very happy with, as far as, like, the mindset that I have, and the drive and the will to want to change, you know, my eating habits. And it's not even about an outward appearance. Like, I've tried to be, like, try to lose weight, and then I would, like, fall off the wagon, you know? And part of it was the outward appearance, part of it was, like, I know I'll feel better. But it's like I've never had that extra push or that extra drive to stick with it. The only time I've ever stuck with it was right after I had Brantley. When Matt went on his first appointment, I came back home and I got serious, which I had already lost all, and I'm not bragging whenever I say this, so please do not take it like that or feel bad if this has not been your situation. But with both of my kids, I lost my pregnancy weight within the first like 2 weeks. That being said, though, I started out at 130 when Matt went on his first appointment, and I really wanted to get down to 110, and I wanted to look better. I wanted to feel better, and I did stick with it. I didn't have a soda of any kind. I didn't have sweets. I wouldn't even eat a peppermint, okay, for 3 months. And I counted my calories, and I was very strict on myself, and I got down to 112 pounds. And I mean, I looked great, but I felt great. But after my niece was actually with me, and on the way back to North Carolina, I told her, I was like, look, I haven't had any sweets for 3 months. I deserve this. Knowing that I'm an all or nothing person, okay? But I still like had that mindset, okay? So basically what I did was sorry, I lost my train of thought when they were like yelling. Sorry, they're like jumping in the pool and all the things. So anyways, I got a large Coke from McDonald's. I got an apple pie. And that's all she wrote, guys. Like, we got back to North Carolina. I ordered sodas and sweets, junk food in my Walmart order. And, of course, I gained my weight back very quickly. And, okay, sorry, guys. I had to do a little discipline. They're getting out of control. Being mean to each other. It's like the end of the night. It's like 7:35. But they get to stay up late because it's summer. But if it was a school in, they would already be in bed. But so anyways, I gained my weight back really quickly, and I was in the same situation, and I've been in that was in like 2017, and I've literally been in that situation since that time. Like, I'll do good for a couple days, fall off the wagon. Okay, sorry, I had to stop again because Bentley was crying, and then he was like, oh, brother was choking me, and then I looked at Brayley, and then Bentley's like, oh, it was a joke. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do that again, you're gonna go inside for the rest of the night and go to bed. Like, we're not doing jokes. I absolutely hate when they do that. So anyways, it's been like an up and down roller coaster for me, like ever since that time. I'm only stuck with it for like a couple days or like a week, and then I'll like go right back into my old habits. So with the situation, knowing what I know now, like the situation with my heart and where all of that stands, and come here, Driz. And obviously I want to keep my heart as long as I possibly can. It's just really changed my mindset about every aspect in every area of my life. And now that I've talked for so long explaining all of that, this is probably going to just be like 2 videos. Drizzy, come here. I don't know what she's barking at. Probably the neighbor. Our neighbor walks his dog. Sit down. Is Jamie outside? Come here. No. So yeah, like knowing what I know now has really changed my mindset in every aspect. And I, like I said, learned my lesson tonight in trying to have like a soda and a dessert, and it honestly wasn't even appealing to me, like I said. And the doctor that I have in Minnesota, he actually called me last night to check on me, make sure I got home okay, just going over everything with me again. Said he went to do a video visit in 6 months and then see me in person in a year. And we were talking about like my eating and like the things that I wanted to change or like have been changing. And he was like, I don't want you to deprive yourself. Like, you can have red meat, just, lower the amount. You can have sweets, you can have whatever you want. He was like, just do it within, my mind just went blank on the word. On occasion. That's not even the word I was going to use, but on occasion. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. And he was like, are you an all or nothing person? And I'm like, I am. With that being said, though, with the mindset that I do have, I do feel like I could, I mean, obviously I'm not going to stock my house with that stuff. I'm not going to tempt myself in that way. But, like, whenever we go out, I'm not saying that I couldn't do, like, a soda or a sweet, but it's just not even appealing to me. And I think it's because I know the true condition of everything, and I want to keep my heart as long as I can so I don't have to do the transplant. And I know, you know, a factor of that is also what I put in my body, you know, and so yeah, this is definitely like a journey. I'm going to take you guys along with me, and obviously, like I said, just making healthier decisions, cutting the soda and the junk food out, and making sure I'm taking my water pills, because, I mean, I'll be honest, like, I even told the doctors this, like, there was, like, times where I would go a week and a half without even taking them, because I hate taking them, because, like, you go to the bathroom, like, every 2 minutes once they hit your system, and there's been times where I've been out driving, and I had to pull over at a park and walk up to their shelter house, and, like, oh God, like, please let their shelter house be open, because it wasn't during the summertime. And I had both of the boys with me, but I knew I was not going to make it into town. Like, I was about to pee my pants. So I really do not like taking them, especially if I know we're going somewhere. But obviously all that's changed. I've taken them every single day, and I'm going to continue to do what I'm supposed to do so that I can keep my heart longer and I can stay healthier, you know, for myself, but, you know, for my kids, you know, because that's a huge, you know, thing for me. But I think I've rambled long enough. Thank you for listening if you have into this point, and I will catch you guys in a few days. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.